The ocean is a rather large thing, which can take you to a variety of different places should you choose to swim through it, as it's unfathomably large and is bordered by many different land masses because it's so big. Hi, I'm Crep, and today I would like to play for you a game I've never played before called Perfect Tides. It just came out February of 2022. It's a game primarily by Meredith Gran, an artist known for the webcomic Octopus Pie, a really long-running seminal work. seminal to my knowledge, anyway. It was important to me. You know, it was important to me when it was going. It ended a handful of years ago. I assume other people must have worked on this. I know from the Kickstarter that Meredith Graham worked with artist Soren Hughes, collaborated on background work. So a lot of the scenery design for this game was either by Soren or by the two of them in collaboration. I think Meredith Graham does music also, so she might have done the soundtrack for this. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much this is like a kind of a solo auteur work with outside help, but maybe we'll find out should we see the credits. I'll toss out up front a little content warning for this game. The Steam page has a mature content description warning for sexual themes, mentions of depictions of sexual harassment. So be careful with that. Mentions of alcohol and drug use, and mentions of self-harm. So if any of those are issues, probably don't play or watch this. But if you can handle those themes, then hopefully this will be an enjoyable thing for all of us. Hi, Crep from about 4 hours into this game to drop some extra content warnings. This game has a lot of strong language, and I know people on my channel expect clean commentary from me. Don't watch this if you do, because I'll be voice acting the whole game, and characters say a lot of hard words that people don't like their children hearing. It's simply how it goes. There are also themes of anti-Semitism in this game, not anti-Semitic content, but allusions to anti-Semitism because the main character is Jewish. And some characters will say homophobic and ableist slurs at points, because some people in this game are not good people. And also some people in this game are stupid teenagers in the year 2000. And Perfect Tides is very much a period piece for the turn of the millennium and what it was like to be a teenager at that time, and kind of in the years following, too. So if any of that is a problem, bow out now. Hope you have a great day. I'm going to pass it back to Recorded Me, who is going to say, let's go ahead and get started, and start the game. Let's go ahead and get started. This game is a point-and-click adventure, in the vein of those from the mid-90s, I would say mid-90s, maybe mid to late 90s specifically. 2D graphics, pixel animation, low resolution. It's the year 2000, the new millennium. Well, technically, since the Gregorian calendar has no year zero, the new millennium begins in 2001. People get annoyed when you remind them of this, which is often. Indicative of the kind of person we are, apparently. Your name is Mara Whitefish. You live on the island of Perfect Tides. There are no cars, no department stores, no asphalt or steel. When the bay is unfrozen, you ride the ferry home from school with Lily. She is your only real-life friend. Oh, this looks great already. This is some good Meredith Grant art. The spring air is thick. Lily looks like she has something to tell you. You're almost afraid of what you'll hear. You know Matt Reinwald in 11th grade? Uh-huh. Well, we did it over the weekend. What? You cannot believe what you're hearing. Lily had sex? Lily had sex? Weren't you gonna wait till marriage? Isn't that what you always said? Well, yeah, but come on. We both just wanted to try it, you know? This is insane. They're not even dating. Well, how was it? Not very good. It was both of our first time. We didn't expect it to be mind-blowing or anything. Are you, like, upset that I'm telling you this? Why on earth would I be upset? This is simply earth-shattering. But you knew this day would come. Someone as pretty and well-liked as Lily. As long as she was a virgin, there was always hope for you. You're on your own now, completely unmoored. Oh boy, okay, great indicator of the tone of this game already. No, that's cool. Congratulations. A reminder, folks, to always drink water when you're doing work that involves your voice. Whoa, that hourglass icon is going wild. What's up with your wagon? I think one of the tires blew out. These things are so flimsy. Just my luck, it breaks while I'm using it. As opposed to breaking while you're not using it? Yes. You better fix that wheel before you try to get it home. I have to get back. Will you be okay? You feel a pang of irritation. Lily doesn't seem to think you're the same age as her sometimes. I'll be fine, Mom. Okay, bye Mara. I'll be down by the beach after dark if you want to hang. Woof. Your guts are all aflutter from that. Now, what to do about your wagon? Oh, look at that. We're playing the game. Ooh, check out this interact cursor with its single little pink pixel. Is that like a fingernail? Is that what's up? Like a painted nail? Interesting. Okay, and I can right-click to change what my cursor does. That looks like a person with a mouth, person's head with a mouth open. That might be like talk or eat, walk, look at. Okay, well, let's... No good. With that broken wheel, the wagon is useless. Can I talk to the wagon? No. I don't really want to. Wait. If you have to ask it, you will never know. It straight up ignores you. You are being ignored. Okay, so that's just default text for if you try to talk to something inanimate, maybe? And yet, I can't talk to my wagon. I can talk to the floor. I can talk to the floor of the dock, which is interesting. Alright, well. Okay, it looks like we're dealing with character graphics at scale based on where they are on screen. So we're dealing with mixed pixel resolutions. That kind of bothers me, but I'll live with it. You should probably go deal with those groceries before you go into town. You're trying not to prove Mom right. Oh boy. Okay, this is already a very, very loaded start. It's your wagon, full of the groceries Mom asked you to bring from the mainland. Yeah, it's not going anywhere as long as the wheel's broken. Let's see. Cool, not touching that. You're not allowed in there. Get a job, kid. Use the door if you want to get inside the campground office. Can I go in? I was kind of like walking away. All right. Ooh. Interesting. It's kind of got overlaid on top of the screen we were already on. Let's just look at a bunch of stuff. You scan the rack. It's mostly brochures offering fun activities for visitors to Perfect Tides. Walking tours, whale watching, hiking trail maps, and a guide of the downtown. A bulletin board keeps tabs on all the events around the island of Perfect Tides. The most recent posting advertises a party from last August. Oh, actually, I'm noticing, I think that pink pixel is an indicator of the exact place you're clicking on. Except you don't really have one for your walking icon. This is the I right-clicked too easily. This is the office for the campground on perfect tides. In warm weather, tourists can pitch tents in designated camping areas or buy licenses to camp in the wilderness. The office also functions as a modest souvenir and bug spray shop. It's a map of the island of perfect tides. Can't look any closer, though, it seems. A statue of a majestic white-tailed deer sits by the entrance. This animal is a mascot of sorts, with 200 wild deer thought to inhabit the island. The desk isn't particularly well organized, but with so few people coming in, who cares? It's a guest book for visitors. The last entry is from July. Actually, just about every entry ever is from July. That's interesting. The desk isn't particularly... that's right, we already read that. Alright, well, enough dilly-dallying, I suppose. Hi, Jackson. What's up, kid? You know, you're the first person I see in here all day. I was about to kick my own ass out of boredom. Not many customers in the off-season, huh? That's an understatement. I'm actually forgetting how to talk to humans. I knew I should have joined the army. There's a broken wheel on my wagon. Do you have anything I could fix it with? Jackson makes a clicking sound in his cheek and looks around blankly, his eyes landing on nothing. I don't know. If you can find anything useful in here, go ahead and take it. You don't even have to pay me for it. I might enjoy the thrill of being robbed. Well, you'd better take something then. You don't want to let Jackson down. Okay. What could possibly be appropriate to take? You've lived here all your life. You don't need a guide to the island. Besides, most of the stuff costs money, except for right in this exact moment. I'm cool not touching that. I'm cool not touching that. You'd love that, wouldn't you, Mara? Not every computer is available for your incessant noodling. The guest book is for tourists who drive the tourism industry, not residents. If you have questions or complaints about the island, you're welcome to keep them to yourself. Oh boy. What am I cool touching? Oh, I can also use the scroll wheel to scroll through my options. I can get right up close to this desk. I wanna face him diagonally. Can I do that? Would you like to do that, Mara? No? Okay, we'll just look straight down, right past him, and talk to him again. What's up, Jackson? Just chilling like a villain. Ah, that's a good one. Okay. Maybe my brain is not turned on enough yet for like playing an actual adventure game. Let's try going. But I think I need to be in there, right? I'm trying to, but I think I need to walk away from the door and then I can use it. I'm getting blocked by my own character. Don't need a guide. I'm cool not touching that. I'm cool not touching that. There's all sorts of things here that I'm cool not touching. Oh, I accidentally skipped a little bit of dialogue. Ain't that just how it goes? I thought I clicked on whatever that was, and now I also still don't know what it is because I skipped past Mara describing it. Hey, is that your first inventory item? You want some tips? Oh boy, yes please. You're actually pretty sure you know what to do, but it seems like Jackson would enjoy giving you an explanation. Yeah, can you explain it, please? That's my job, kid. Whenever you pick up items, they go in your backpack. Right there, see? I think so. Oh my god, the clicking sound from the game. You can see all your stuff in here. And you can use it too. See your inner tube in there? What should I do with the inner tube? Well, if you're a guy and you jerk off. For my wagon, I mean. Oh. Use it on the wagon, obviously. But you might want to blow it up first. How do I do that? Use it on yourself, of course. That ain't brain science, Mara. You can also use inventory items on each other, if you ever collect more than one. What the hell is that? An abomination. Hopefully you'll get to make your own someday. Got it now? I think so. Thanks, Jackson. My pleasure. Now you better go. If I spend too much time shooting the shit on video surveillance, fucking Paul will come down here and bitch at me. Can he hear you talking on camera? Who now? Paul, your manager. Can he hear us talking about him on camera? Seems like any decent security camera would pick up sound. Jackson mumbles something you can't make out and stops acknowledging you. Alright, cool. Well, honestly, this guy kind of sucks, so let's super get out of here. Back to our wagon. Our backpack. Okay, so that's our look at icon. Go back to our cursor here. Hooray, you blow into the inner tube, inflating it. You now have an inflated tube. You replace the back wheel with a newly inflated inner tube. Good job. Alright. Yeah, let's take the wagon home. You pick up the wagon. Classic point and click stuff. That took so much effort, though part of it is because there was a lot of dialogue to get through. On an island without cars, the wagon's pretty useful, huh? Use the wagon icon in your inventory if you find any other large objects you want to lug home. Cool. Gather up the groceries. The wagon is now empty. Let's go home. Ooh. Music. We're in like a house. Our house. Oh my god. This place is a mess, and that means there's a ton of things to look at. It's the coveted living room TV. Displayer of video games, haver of cable. Getting time in front of it can be a struggle. Sometimes you'll wake up at the crack of dawn just to catch a few hours of TV or movies, undisturbed by Timothy's biting critical analysis. Oh no, who's Timothy? Mom's china cabinet houses all the dusty old things she hasn't touched since her wedding day. That's accurate. The photos on the wall all feature your father. You have them memorized so thoroughly, the kind of memorization that's jarring when the image is part of a larger collection. You can never engage with these images as simply photos. They're a primal fixture that lives behind the eyes. Rush Limbaugh is a big fat idiot in other observations by Al Franken. That's an observation I can get behind. The coffee table holds most of the living room debris. It's a VCR for playing VHS tapes and recording TV shows. The credenza houses the TV, VCR, gaming consoles, and about 30 pounds of dust-encrusted wires. Oh boy, true. Various gaming consoles that all technically belong to Timothy. You like to play them too, when the chance arises. Figures. Let's look at this lamp. It's Mom's antique lamp, picked up at a flea market in East Mainland. Covertly, she whispered the price to you as she made the transaction. No doubt, this prevented a mob of deal hunters from descending on you like vultures. There's a coat rack that's on the verge of falling apart after being overburdened with too many coats for years. Now it's barely holding together. Don't touch it. It's Sunshine the bird. She belongs to Timothy for some unknown reason, even though Mom takes care of her. Sunshine's incessant squawking is simply a fact of life. When visitors remark on it, you tell them the sound doesn't even register for you anymore. This, of course, is a lie. You just don't have what it takes to wring her neck. The coffee maker is Mom's favorite appliance and possibly the one most in need of replacing. The plastic edges are cracked and permanently stained with coffee grounds. The kitchen is where Mom spends about 90% of her time, as far as you can tell. Behind a small array of daily non-perishables, the cabinets are mostly packed with ancient foodstuffs from before your time, branded logos unseen by time since the 80s. Leaving them be is a matter of survival. The oven is filled with pans, heat-unsafe Tupperware, and potato chips. You no longer bother asking if you could bake or use the stove. Everything in this home is cooked via microwave. Oh no. The racks of a stove used for shelving. It's been years since the kitchen table was used for eating. This surface is exclusively dominated by Mom's paperwork. It's inadvisable to sit here. Can I check out this lamp also? The floor lamp looks like it belongs in an office. The bulb covers are excruciatingly hot, as you've learned the hard way. This lamp? No, I can't look at this lamp. It's the one lamp I'm not allowed to look at. Can I look at the ceiling fixture? Looks like no, because my heads-up display pops up as soon as I go within the top, like 6 pixels of the screen. Beyond this oft-slammed door lies your brother Timothy's lair. A swamp-like heat emanates from its corners. Even Mom no longer dares to enter. The entrance to the bathroom is pretty unremarkable. You want to go in or not? Mom adores this little houseplant. Worries about it, even. I like that being the totality of the description for that houseplant. This clock has not worked for a good long while. From here, you can see out to the boardwalk. It's an ideal spot for spying on wild deer and hapless tourists. Can I look at this welcome mat? No. Can I look at this table? The area table occasionally doubles as a dining area for kids at the holidays. As you are widely believed to be a kid, you've yet to sit anywhere else. The table that holds the lamp juts into the pathway of your bedroom door just a little. Mom refuses to move it, so don't ask. I think... Okay, well I could also look at the entire living room floor. You got one more text box. It's your house, the only one you've ever lived in. An extra bedroom was added for you when you were little, after sharing with your brother, Timothy, became untenable. Other than that, very little has changed since you've been alive. My god. Look at ourselves. Wow, okay. It's you, Mara Whitefish. You've lived on perfect tides for all 15 years of your life. You're something of a writer, working mainly in the fanfic genre, for which you get plenty of feedback online, but occasionally dabbling in original fiction and poetry. You're equally shy around people you know and don't know. To date, you've never kissed anyone romantically, though you imagine you'd be quite good at it if someone would give you the chance. I'm just wondering if the game's opening fixation on relationships and virginity is going to give way to either romantic and sexual repression as a subject, or the discovery that she doesn't actually have that kind of interest and has been romanticizing it thanks to other people and the like. Because that's the experience I can relate to. You know, if we're bearing it all out here. Mara's been standing in this one spot, just looking at everything and thinking to herself, to me, for the last, 6 minutes, maybe? Let's go somewhere. Let's go to the bathroom. Because I think that's silly and fun. Let's just see what happens. Can we go in there? Yeah. Great. Imagine all of the things we can now look at. The photo on the wall depicts a beach scene, obviously from a much sunnier region where palm trees grow. To escape it all. A tiny window looks out onto the neighbor's house. Not a very interesting view. What a homey frame! Oh yeah. Okay, so I could have been looking at the frame in the store too. So these little sub-rooms just show up on top of the main room. That's interesting. Nothing I'm used to seeing in a point and click. The hanging towels are ornamental and not for drying. The bathroom sink is old and rusted, and its water pressure is less than great. It's a bulk-sized package of toilet paper. The one convenience store within a 1 mile walk closes at sundown. Mom doesn't play around with this reality. The toilet area includes a scrub brush and a plunger, neither of which are particularly pleasant to look at. Towels and dirty clothes carpet the bathroom floor. Some of these towels have to be over 10 years old. The bathtub has an accumulation of mildew around the wall-facing ridges, as well as underneath the rubber mat. You certainly don't plan on cleaning it. You're right, I definitely don't plan on doing that. A wall panel covers what you assume are pipes and wires. Why can I inspect this? Hold on. Okay, I'm cool with not touching that. I have no use for toilet paper rolls. At the moment, you have no business with the wretched toilet or any of its vile accomplices. There's nothing of interest in the dirty laundry piles. At least nothing worth digging through Timothy's underwear for. You quickly wash your hands in the sink. No big deal. The entire contents of the medicine cabinet is either off-limits, expired, or so precariously placed that moving it would create a junk avalanche. In fact, let's look at the medicine cabinet. The medicine cabinet is filled to the brim with loose Q-tips. Wow. Expired pills. Wow. Dried out nail polish bottles. Wow. And stretched out hair thingies. True. The outer mirror is quite clean, though. It's a photo of various sea life at the bottom of the ocean. Sort of creatures that are pleasant to think about while bathing. I want it. As it turns out, the glass inside the photo frame is actually plastic, bending easily under a small amount of pressure. Oh, I don't get to have it, though. Just put my hand on it. Can I take this? Touching the tropical scene over the toilet, you're briefly transported to a faraway island paradise free from the obvious and unique drawbacks of your own. Oh, that's good. I like this. I like this a lot. Yeah. As you often do, you quickly peek past the curtain to make sure no one is hiding in the bathtub ready to kill you. Nobody is there. Of course, the logic of this ritual is strange. If, as opposed to being jumped, you did discover a killer, you'd be just as dead. Still, you can't help but check every day. It's the one bit of courage you can afford yourself. If destiny can't be altered, if you are truly doomed, you'd at least like to see the glint of its eyes. That's great. This is great. Let's leave the bathroom. Oh good, there's a nice little arrow cursor indicator for leaving the subroom. Alright, Mara, no. Alright, we are not going in there. Alright, well, let's walk into the kitchen. Nothing super special here. Can't go far in the kitchen. It is also a little ambiguous where the ink... Well, I'm just calling it pink because it's how it is on all the other cursors, but where the cursor actually clicks on for the walk icon, that's okay. It looks like it's kind of around like her back shoulder. All right, well, let's go. What is this door actually? It's the door to Mom's room, one of the most comforting places on Earth. Even when Mom's away, you try to avoid it as a personal discipline. Wow. You can't bring yourself to enter Mom's room right now. It's a lot to handle on a good day. Okay, well, let's get out of here, right? Go to our room? Yeah. Even... Well, okay, hold on. I know, progress slow and all, but I just realized we didn't try to touch anything out here. The lamp absolutely does not work. Mom will throw a conniption if you even think about moving this lamp. Okay. As excited as you are that no one's using the TV, you've got stuff to do right now. Is that true? Huh. VCR slot is currently empty. It would be nice to play a video game soon, but you're busy at the moment. The cabinet is positioned behind the armchair in such a way that its drawers are impossible to open. Mom will not allow you to move it. You can't quite reach the plant, but it seems happy up there. You stick one grubby finger through the bars. Without blinking, Sunshine dashes over and snaps it off in her beak. While you clutch what remains of your hand, she feasts on the finger without the least bit of enjoyment. Want to try again? Oh boy. The living room feels warm and comfortable. The only living room you've ever known. At the same time, this room reminds you of the chaos of your family and instantly magnifies your stress. Again, the only living room you've ever known. The kitchen just feels like, you know, dirty? Yeah, okay, I guess I know. You're not sure you have what it takes to be a political junkie. Sure, you have a stash of Clinton adultery jokes on the go, but anyone who talks issues with you always seem like they've been practicing a lot more. You wish you could make better sense of it, though, if only to be eligible for some of those Model UN field trips. Seems like everyone almost has sex on those. Oh boy, what a motivator. Let's, once again, go back to the bedroom. There is so much here. The environments are, really dense, I'm noticing. My throat is getting a real workout just reading all of this out. It's the door to your bedroom, complete with a super cute Blink-182 poster. Mark and Tom are cute, but Travis is probably your favorite, because you can imagine him hitting on you in a public place. The dresser overflows with your current clothing, packed tightly on top of layers of old junk. It would be a weekend project just to get the drawers to close. It's a lava lamp. It's cool. There's so much forgotten crap in your dresser, you just get sick looking in this direction. Or you get sick just looking in this direction. You keep a photo of your desk over your desk of the time you and Lily went to Florida together in the early 90s. You stayed at a campground in Kissimmee and spent one blessed day at Disney World. A tall rack houses your collection of CDs, tapes, and knickknacks. This is your bedroom, your sanctuary from the demands of the human race. For the most part, you enjoy a reasonable amount of privacy. You even train Mom to knock. She opens the door immediately after knocking, but baby steps. Also a familiar experience for me. The closet has been packed to the brim for years with old childhood clothing, school projects, and toys. You dare not touch. It's one of those messes Mom has decided is permanent. Your anime posters are special imports that you bought at a comic book shop on the mainland. Your heart flutters when you see such an object in the wild, let alone on your own wall. The fabric of the pillowcase is pilling and thin after years of laundering. It's just the way you like it. I hate fabric that has pilling on it. Your boombox houses a CD of the soundtrack for the movie Titanic. You spent a few solid months falling asleep to it. You play your CDs less these days since getting into MP3 downloads. You have about 300 of them now, carefully named and indexed, downloaded over the course of 2 years. The cereal bowl is stuck to your nightstand desk thingy. As a dare to yourself and as an act of hatred against Mom, you're seeing how long you can leave it there. An issue of 17 sits open face on your floor. The magazine is bursting with tips on how to get boys to fall in love with you. Disappointingly, they're always prefaced on the idea that you already know each other and are friends. Just bits of your filthy clothes. The fact that they're on the floor is a sign that Mom hasn't been here for a while. So good. Unless she's caught onto that and is deliberately leaving clothes out so she can snoop in here. In which case, good luck finding anything, Mom. Your daughter is drug-free and has no sex life. All of her shame is in strange, indecipherable digital form. Wow! True! Okay. Can I click on this pencil? A few pens and pencils lay on the floor. Oh my god, okay, Stuffed Bunny. Snuggle Bunny is one of your oldest toys, ragged and decrepit. Is there anything else in here? Lamp. A small lamp watched over your desk. Another poster. Okay, no, it's the same text as the other poster. Okay. Cool not touching that. You thumb through your CD collection, which is rapidly falling out of date since you switched to MP3s. Why listen to a whole album when, after six hours of downloading, you can get right to the song you want? God. Well, not touching that. Right, that's how I leave, because that's my whole door. Turn on the lava lamp? Aw, come on. At least turn on the lava lamp. At least pick up this pencil. Your boombox is out of batteries, and you're not really interested in using it anyway. With morbid curiosity, you gently push the bowl to see if it's stuck to the nightstand. Oh, it is. You fluff your pillow, the contents of which is lumpy and unevenly distributed. If you get into bed now, you'll fall asleep during the day and it'll be a whole thing. You've heard legend of these creatures called nappers, and you absolutely aren't one. Okay. Right, that's walk. I wanted to look at it. You spend a lot of time in this bed. It's perhaps the most comfortable, secure place on Earth where your mind can wander most vividly. Is there anything to talk to in this room? Seems like the answer is a decidedly no, but I did spot 2 more things to look at. No text for that. Years ago, your father gave you this radical copy of Silent Spring by Rachel Carson. Only recently you've bothered to open it. The paint has a pleasing eggshell texture. Okay, I think... My god. You were very little when this room was added to the house, and your dad let you choose the carpet. You don't remember much else about it, only that it was your fault. It's your computer tower, built from the shell of Mom's old work computer. Timothy contributed his old 56K modem, sound card, graphics card, and speakers. The motherboard and RAM you bought on eBay. This computer works pretty well, though the power source connectors are weak and will occasionally stop working entirely. At any rate, you pined for your own computer for many years and are delighted to have this one. It's a 640 by 480 VGA monitor. Paired with your graphics card, it can display up to 16 million colors. This game's great. This game's great. Not that the computer is particularly absorbing activity, but you should probably get those groceries away first. Right. I got so caught up in the euphoria of clicking on stuff and reading stuff that I forgot I had groceries to put in the fridge, and probably other places. The surface of the computer tower is warm and vibrating, due respectively to its busy hardware and cooling internal fan. Let's get out of here. And let's get the groceries out from our inventory. The fridge. I'll have to open the fridge to put the groceries inside. I understand. Okay. I'll do that. You open the fridge and bask in its glow, like a lizard under a heat lamp. You methodically load the perishable groceries into the fridge, taking care to hide the scarcer bits from Timothy's ravenous eye. You'll still find them, but it might buy you a day. You hear voices from outside. I'm telling you, it's a school for losers. I don't want to go to a crappy school and live with Grandma. It's just an option. I don't see you offering any ideas. I'm making good money selling gold on Ultima. Oh my god. That's not a job, Timothy. Did they have everything, Mara? All except whole milk. I got skim instead. Ew, no! What's wrong with skim? It's healthier. You don't even put milk in your cereal. No, but I drink it. Mom, I need protein. For what, so you can fart more? Mara, you already eat everything else in the house. Can't I have one thing you don't want? That's enough. I'll pick up more milk tomorrow. You're welcome for the errand. Are we suddenly thanking each other for food? I think I'm owed a few thousand thank yous then. Oh, thank you, noble hero Mara, for picking up milk that I can't even fucking drink. I picked up Hot Pockets too, you absolute dickhead. Mara. Oh my god, fuck this. Oh, she's going to a room on her own. Timothy always does this, and Mom always defends him. Cool family, eh? Let's get on the computer. right? Yeah. What else are we gonna do?